You're gonna figure it out in your dreams. Good night, Owen Theo.
We have a very special guest on the podcast because it is, you know what? I'm not going to say it's rare because then I would offend every single guest I've ever had. But it is so cool to be able to have a podcast where you get to invite people that you're actually fans of and just people that you admire. And that's how it worked today. So I got to have Slayyyter on the fucking podcast.
Woo!
What? Slayyyter's on my podcast, you guys. This is so much fun.
Thank you for having me.
I really do mean that. It is so cool to be able to, I feel like I was just listening to your music and now you're in the flesh.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for
And it was amazing. And I watched your Coachella set on the live stream and it was just, you're fabulous.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
The word fabulous, I think, would describe you.
Fabulous.
You're fabulous.
Thank you.
I have so many questions for you, which everyone knows is very rare for me. I don't usually have questions.
I'm so excited.
First of all, you're from Missouri.
Yes. Yeah. St. Louis.
What the hell is there?
Not a lot. Actually, I feel like people who are from there love it so much.
Yeah.
I'm very much St. Louis till I die. Like,
Totally. You're
lover
St.
of my
Louis
city.
down.
But people who go there are, I feel like, don't love it.
Really?
And anyone I've talked to that's visited is like, oh yeah, St. Louis.
Really? Wait,
Yeah.
why?
It's just like it's the Midwest, you know? A lot of cities in the Midwest feel a bit mundane. I'm kind of from the suburbs, like 15, 20 outside of St. Louis city proper. And I guess people might find it a little bit boring. There isn't a lot to do, but I love it. Like I feel if you grow up there,
Of course, then it's home.
it's home and it's so fun.
Would I like it?
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, I
People drink. The only thing to do there is like drink. So like the
Love
bar
it.
culture is, yeah, it's like kind of insane.
well, I fucking love that.
Yeah.
I love to drink.
Yeah.
I just drank last night a lot. We were talking about how this podcast, Slayyyter, let's say what you said because I can't.
Oh
say
yeah,
it.
this feels like we're like having like a hangover debrief, and I
Totally.
wished I had a hoodie on too because like I feel like it's
we
so
could
like
cuddle up
being like, oh my god, like what did I say last night? Like that
and
vibe.
talk shit about people.
Yeah.
Oh, the best. No, but I'm in my hangover era right now. I had a moment off.
Mm.
I'm back to drinking, but you're the
Oh.
opposite.
Yeah, I am taking a breather,
Yeah. Okay.
much to everyone's
Surprise.
yeah surprise or like excitement. I feel like that's probably really good. I'm like crazy.
You are?
And not like crazy. I'm not as crazy as I used to be, but I definitely get into drunk shenanigans that I shan't get into.
Well, now that you are a name, it might be tough for you.
Yeah.
See, I can still I have cloak of invisibility, so I can kind of still do my drunk shenanigans.
Yeah.
You're a recognizable figure at this point. So
Am I? I
Totally.
like that part.
if I saw you at Erewhon shaking,
Really?
100%,
Oh my gosh.
full shake.
I feel like that hasn't set in yet that like anyone, it feels like just everything feels like it did before. So like I'm not really
What?
like there's like more people like engaging with me online, but like it's not translating in my brain to real life
But
fame. if
is
you
it
will.
translating? Are people coming up to you?
Yeah.
on the streets?
But like I feel not like I don't know. I'm always just like, oh whoa, really? Oh hey. Like it's not, I don't know.
It's like your friends who you're like, oh my
Yeah.
god, we went to school together. Oh, you're a fan. Like it's like that.
Yeah.
Totally.
And it's LA, so there's like more famous people than me. So when people come up to me, I'm just like, oh, like you like my music. Like that's cool. Like it's not really like
Oh.
I'm not really like feeling like the weird like I haven't
People are
had anything
following
weird
you home.
Yeah, I haven't had anything like weird happen.
No stalkers?
No, not really.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
No, let's just say that's good. I'm not like praying for that for you. But it's interesting. I was reading, I was interested in your story. Because when someone as talented as you pops out kind of out of nowhere, you're like, how the hell did this happen?
Yeah.
But obviously it wasn't out of nowhere. You've been working at this for a very long time.
Yeah.
So tell me about that. Did you moved to LA when?
I guess 2020. I kind of moved by accident during COVID and then got like stuck here.
Of course.
Yeah, I was very much
You were patient zero.
Yeah, I know, literally. I wanted to like live in St. Louis as long as I could. I was very anti moving to any major city at the
I
time.
get it. Yeah.
And then I came out here and it was like I came out here to like for like a writing trip and it was shut down. And then I just had to get
Stayed.
an apartment because like Airbnbs, it was just too expensive. And I was like, I guess I'll just move here. And I did.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Was that exciting for you or was that?
It was exciting. It's such a weird thing to think back about. I feel like the pandemic is like such a like figment of my imagination,
Totally.
of everyone's imagination, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
But it was cool. I didn't really experience LA for like the first 2 years of living here because everything was
Shut down.
Yeah.
Of course,
yeah.
of course. And were you were still writing, obviously?
Yeah.
Were you like writing on Zoom?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That was the
Oh,
worst era for
God.
making music ever. I hated that.
That's horrible. How do you do that?
I don't even, it's so hard. I don't
Zoom
even
also
know.
doesn't pick up sounds. Like if you play loud music, it
Yeah.
doesn't pick it up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you could be playing something and they're like, can't hear.
Yeah. I feel like I always blame my debut album being such a sack of shit on like COVID.
Do you think your debut album's a sack of shit?
The shittiest.
Wait, why?
Just
Why?
the
Why?
imagery, everything was just so COVID-ified. Also, my taste was really bad at that time. I was like having like a weird psychosis. Like come to Jesus, like I dyed my hair like really weird, and I just was like, it was weird.
What?
And I couldn't make the music in a studio. Not that would like, I don't know, make that much of a difference, but that's what I'm blaming it on.
What
you know?
made your taste better, do you think?
I think just growing up and living life and experiencing life and absorbing different movies and media and diving deeper into music. I feel like I always had like pretty good music taste growing up in high school and past that, and like had a lot of friends in high school that were like in bands or skater boys that would show me cool shit. But I think it just took me time to cook, and I think moving to LA, weirdly enough, getting my first apartment and like picking out furniture, I feel like I really started to tap into my taste at that point because I got really into like 80s deco furniture or like vintage furniture.
Love.
And my first apartment was a very old like studio apartment in Beverly Hills that had like, you know, just like it was an old building with like a pink tile bathroom. That all felt very inspiring.
Who were you listening to in high school that was influencing your music then?
Oh my gosh. So much stuff. I like Lady Gaga a lot, but then also random like indie electronic things that would be like the iTunes free single of the week. I loved like Gossip and Block Party and like things that would be on like Gossip Girl soundtrack.
Love that.
I feel like all of that. And then also would listen to like top 40 pop, like, you know, Rihanna and all of that, and Beyonce, and yeah, I loved like Nadia O. Like I loved like the Fame era Gaga, like Space Cowboy.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
But then I also really would get into like, I had a lot of friends that were in bands, and they would like, they showed me like Tame Impala before Tame Impala really hit off. So like Inner Speaker era, like old like Tame Impala. We would go see them at the pageant in high school.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Were you in a band?
No,
never.
I had friends who were, and I like tried that for like a hot second, like after like dropping out of college, and I was like, this isn't. I hated like arguing with boys about like music, which is kind of like what I do now.
Wait, 100%, but in a different way.
In a different way.
Yeah, in a different way. You're like, no, this is my album, so you're gonna listen up.
And it is.
And it is, and it ultimately is. What? I dropped out of high school, college too. I hated it. It wasn't for me.
I was a terrible student.
You were?
Oh my! I can't even believe I got into college. I had like a 1.5 GPA.
No.
Yeah, like the lowest you could get and still walk. And I just didn't.
Oh my God, I thought you meant, I understood what you meant. And still walk as in still get the diploma.
Yeah.
But for some reason I thought you were saying and still physically move your body.
Still move your legs, yeah.
I'm dead.
I just hated school. Unless I cared about the subject, I just couldn't be bothered to go to class, couldn't be bothered. I like had to go do summer school, and then I remember I skipped summer school, like, and that was the biggest thing. I didn't know you couldn't like skip summer school. They really like keep it like locked down. And I got in so much trouble. I was like in detention. And not because I was that bad of a kid. I just hated school so much.
Yeah,
I didn't feel like I fit in. I loved like English class and choir.
Honestly, those were my two favorites too.
Yeah.
Well, I feel math, I'm going to get hated on for saying this, but math, it's like, why do we need, what are we doing?
We don't.
Sorry.
Unless you love math so much that your chosen profession involves it a lot. The rest, like, I don't need to carry the Y.
I don't need to carry the. I don't. Even when I'm adding things on, like, let's say you're out to dinner and you're like trying to add the tip, I'm like, I actually don't. I have my calculator, which is so fucked up, and we should be using our.
Should we?
I know you're maybe right.
Right?
I kind of agree.
I like count on my fingers still.
So do I. All
like
the
if
time.
someone's like 7 + 8, I'm like, ugh.
No. By the way, same.
Yeah.
Well, in my head, I go 8 + 8 is 16. And then one less, 15. Is that even right? Or is it 14? It's 15.
Like, I'm literally like, I
no,
can't even
would
figure
you,
it
if
out.
someone says you 8 times 3, What would you say?
24.
You're amazing at math.
Whoa.
No, but you see, you're amazing at math.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
We're really smart.
Sorry. It's really nice to hear. Sorry that we're really smart and everyone's intimidated.
Sorry.
It's really nice to hear that. I'm not encouraging people to drop out of school. I think you should stay.
I'm not encouraging truancy, but
I think people should stay in school. And that's education's very important. That being said, it's really nice to hear somebody who dropped out of school and just went for the thing they wanted to.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's really hard, especially in this day and age, to like. Obviously, jobs are so hard to get anymore, and there's so I think it's really important that. I think it's really cool that you were like, I'm chasing my dreams. I'm fucking going after this.
That was always the plan. I felt like even having to go to college for a year, it all felt like such side quests.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do music. I feel like my mom was really worried about me not having a future because obviously when you're like 18 and you're like, I'm gonna be a musician, I'm gonna be a star, that makes a parent's hairs stand up on the back of their neck a little bit, and they're like, ooh, perhaps a degree is in your future.
Or like, do that, honey. Make music on the side, and also do work at a bank.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Exactly.
Do become a doctor.
There was no plan B for me ever. Like I just knew that that's always what I wanted to do. I would have been fine as a hair salon receptionist, which is what my job was before. Or like I was like a waitress for a really long time. Like I would have been fine doing that, making music on the side. I just wanted to make music and make visuals and work on that stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Did you always want to be famous?
I just wanted to make music that would like click with people or resonate with people.
Yeah.
In my first like mixtape era, like iteration of being an artist, I felt so famous. Like that to me was like, I was like, oh, I've made it. I was like, yeah, like I made it on like the like top 10 songs of the week list. Like I am famous. So
totally
everything now is so much even crazier because I wasn't expecting all of this. The original, like being like a flop, like internet artist, I was like, oh, I've made it. Because that from where like having nothing or like no listeners, like to me felt like such a jump up. So
whoa.
Yeah.
Wow, that's actually so. And you were on SoundCloud for a long time.
Yeah.
So, and is that where people started to find you on SoundCloud?
Yeah, SoundCloud and Twitter. I feel like Stan Twitter.
You're active on Twitter.
I love Twitter.
You're an active tweeter.
I feel like artists need to get back into Twitter.
Well, I just saw your tweet that made me laugh, where you were like, I really want this next era of music to involve some feuds between some Twitter fights.
Yeah,
some more Twitter
not
fights.
Me, but I want to see people fight more. It's so delicious
to
watch.
Who are two people that should fight?
Ooh, I can't say. I'll tell you later. That like I would love to see some big beefs though.
Like
once again, not involving me. I'm a Christian. But
I want Twitter feuds too. I love Twitter feuds.
Maybe we could fight.
Okay, I would.
Yeah.
Let's do it for this episode. But let's have no one know it's a PR stunt until the episode comes out. Let's make it really real.
You're like, she put her shoes all over my fucking bed. Disgusting.
I would love
I'll
to
put
fight.
my cowboy boots back on and just rub them around. I'm like,
I would love to have a Twitter feud.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone would care if I had a Twitter feud. I feel like people would really care if you had a Twitter feud.
Yeah, it depends on who. There's like an art to feuding, I feel like.
There is, totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
You should never punch down.
True.
That's foul. You should never punch down, only punch up. And yeah.
I think we should go for like really high up.
You're like Paul McCartney.
Right. Exactly. Do you know what I mean? But not Paul, because bless his soul. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like someone who's played the Sphere. Like we need to go there.
Yeah.
Do you want to play the Sphere?
Not really. It seems like a very jarring concert experience.
I completely agree. I think I'd get nauseous.
I feel like I could get in trouble for like saying that, but it reminds me of like when I like living in St. Louis, there's this place called the Science Center, and they had this like smaller but of a similar sphere, if you will, thing where you would go in and it would be like a whale nature video, and you would watch it on like a curved screen, and it would make me so dizzy and nauseous. I can't imagine like looking down and like seeing like an artist and being like, oh, I would fall out of my seat.
I haven't been to the Sphere, and I say I have no interest, but then an artist will be there that I will be interested in, so I'll eat my words. But right now I have no interest. Is that crazy?
I wish I would have seen. I'm a big U2 fan. I wish I saw U2 at the Sphere.
Totally.
That would have probably been really sick and major. But it just seems like a sensory overload.
I'm
Those videos
yeah.
of Anima where the shadow figure is like breaking through the glass and is like, I don't want any part of that.
Okay, so to be totally honest, I actually watched that online on TikTok and I was like, I'm taken by this. I was like,
really?
this,
You loved it?
I was shaking watching it. I was like, I need to be there.
I
not
need
even
it to touch me.
I need it to touch me. I'm such like, I love going to Disneyland and like the 3D thing. Like I love soaring over California. Do you know that ride where you're like soaring and you're like, oh, I love that. Like where the ball, like
Your
someone's
feet are over the
golfing.
Eiffel Tower.
Yes, and you're like, no, don't hit it. Like I love that. My feet just touched the Eiffel Tower. Like I like that shit. I love that shit.
Yeah.
I love. Yeah, I'm a big 3D. I'm also a big miniatures fan. Like I love like.
Oh yeah.
I love like weird. I love really big or really small.
Really like little miniature dollhouse type of.
Cute.
Yeah.
So cute.
What do they call that? Like a diorama or something?
Love.
Yeah.
Loved. It's the only thing I used to do in school. I would make dioramas.
Big diorama fan, this one.
Big diorama fan. Who are you excited about right now? Because everyone's so excited about you. Who are you excited about?
There's so many artists that I love right now. I love Nina Geraci. I love Natanya. I love Grace Ives is really cool. Her song Stupid Bitches is like one of my favorite songs right now. I listen to that every day.
Have I heard this song?
It's like, doesn't hurt me anymore. It's like really crazy production.
Wait, I've never heard that.
She's really cool. She has pink hair. She's really sick.
Okay, I need to get into this.
What else do I love? I love Underscores. I've always loved Underscores. She's great.
Are you feeling like you would hop on someone's song? Like how are you feeling about collaboration?
I get really shy and weird about it. And I always feel like unless someone really wants me and it feels like a fit and it makes sense, like I always feel like shameful, like being like, hey, want to get on my song?
Yes.
Because like people are busy, people are working on things, sometimes it doesn't always make sense like career-wise for someone who's like bigger to collaborate with someone smaller. I feel like I'm like a Mary Kay Cosmetics, like knocking on their door being like, hey, totally. Have you tried the new lipstick? Like, I don't want to be that girl.
Totally. I feel like people would be so excited about working with you, but I hear that fear.
Yeah.
But I feel like you do have to eventually know your worth, my love.
Yeah. I don't think right now I'm like chomping at the bit to collaborate in any way, just because I don't know, my music feels so singular to my experiences, to my teen years, to my childhood, that unless it was someone I felt was very similar to me as like a person and artist, I wouldn't really think there would be like a
overlap.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
Did you, when you were a kid, you grew up Christian, Catholic?
Mm-hmm. Catholic, yeah.
This music is so different than that.
Oh yeah.
Than that world.
Yeah.
First of all, what do friends, family in Missouri who are still practicing Catholicism? Are you?
Kind of.
That's beautiful.
I have a different relationship with Christianity and spirituality than I used to.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone goes through a phase where they like get Catholic shame, go atheist for a couple of years, and then I feel like as you get older, you kind of find your way back. But I've made it my own, and I feel like it's like mine to have and not something. I don't like when people like weaponize it to like be hateful.
Totally.
I feel like it can be a very personal relationship, even if you're not like using the terminology of like God or Jesus. Like your relationship with your own spirituality or the universe or whatever, like that's yours to have. And I feel like there is like a greater,
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Do your friends and family who are back home, are they so proud of you? How does that?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Are they confused?
No, my mom loves it all. My mom loves it. She is definitely very Catholic, but I feel like she understands a bit of like character separation. And I don't think anything I do is like blasphemous.
Not at all.
Quite the opposite.
Not at all.
I think Crank is a religious experience.
Well, it in many ways it is.
But yeah, she loves it all. I feel like
you are our God. You're our God in many ways.
God. Oh my God. See, that's blasphemous. I wouldn't say that, but she loves like the pop starness of it all. When I first started, she wasn't crazy about like my mixtape stripper heel like horror era. She didn't love that. I don't think any mother would. I understand.
No, that's tough for a mother.
Yeah.
But also separate the art from the the stripper.
Yeah.
the stripping from the artist.
The stripping from the artist. I feel like, you know, I say I feel like a lot. I need to like work on that. I'm always like, I feel like I've been like.
I don't think you've said that once.
Really?
Wait, no. I don't.
You're going to roll it back and you're going to find it and you're going to be like.
I genuinely don't think you say that one. I say totally every other second. So I'm not, maybe I'm not aware to it. Maybe I'm the wrong person to ask, but I feel like I feel like maybe I say that too much.
No,
maybe you're
it's
projecting.
It's a thing. I just recently did media training, which, by the way, not what you think it is. It's basically.
Can you not be media trained?
No, but listen, it's not what you think. It's so not like they don't tell you what to say or like not to say crazy shit. They just help you be more thoughtful with your answers or take time to answer things and not say like so much and not start sentences with I feel like. So it's never like. Fuck, I did it. It's not meant to change your answer. It's like almost like public speech class. It's really, I thought they were going to be like, cut it out. Not anything like that.
I agree. It's not, they never said you can't be yourself.
Yeah.
But I love the way you speak. Don't change it.
I feel like a real person. I just did it again. I feel like a real person.
You are a real person. You are so normal.
Thank you.
Can I be honest?
Thank you.
Such...
I don't know why I'm thanking you for. Everyone should be, right?
You are such a normal person.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like, yes, I feel like, oh my God.
This is going to be crazy.
Now everyone is going to stop. We have to stop saying I feel like maybe. Just as a generation, as a culture.
There's something universal in that. Maybe we don't feel like.
Oh. Okay, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling like I like that.
Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
I'm really picking up what you're fucking putting down. I think it's so refreshing.
Thank you.
I feel like it's so. I think it's so refreshing to meet somebody who is on stage at Coachella and literally commanding has the most insane stage presence, and then is able to just be here and like chill. It's really cool. Do you feel normal?
Yeah, I am just.
You felt normal after Coachella? No.
I knew something crazy happened when I got off stage, like weekend one. We were all kind of like crying and like huddling and like celebrating. Usually when I get off stage of like any performance ever, I'm like, fuck, I didn't hit that one note and I did this and I did that. I'm very like Virgo crazy.
You're a Virgo?
Self-critique, yeah. I don't even really like believe in horoscope shit that much, but I feel like I am such a Virgo. And that is such a Virgo thing to be like, I don't believe in it.
I don't know anything about Virgos. What are they?
I think
Virgo's groove.
Yeah, well, Beyonce's a Virgo.
Well,
I always love telling people that I'm like Beyonce's a Virgo and Scorpio moon or something. I don't know all the like the shit, but like Virgos are supposed to be very organized, very detail oriented. I'm not really organized, but I do have like a method to my chaos and madness. And I'm very detail oriented.
Really?
If something is even like slightly off with font choice, color, anything, I like it like freaks me out. And I used to be accepting of when things weren't right, and I think it would lead to a really bad artistic output. I'd kind of be like, well, I guess like, you know,
that is what it is.
It is what it is. Like we paid them to make that, and like that's how it looks, and like that's what it is. But now I'm so hands-on, and I like direct things myself, and I really have a tight grip on all of my shit.
Good.
Yeah.
I feel like
it's okay to feel like.
You've really fucked me up with this.
I know.
This is really interesting. It's a new way of speaking for me. I'm that way, but I'm not a Virgo. I'm a bad sign.
What are you?
Scary. You know.
What is it?
Scorpio.
That's not bad. I have like
We're
Scorpio
scared.
in my chart, I'm told. I don't know what my whole my big three are. I just know the first two.
What are the first two?
Virgo, Scorpio, moon.
Oh, you're a Scorpio moon.
Yeah. I don't know the rising.
Oh, so you and I get along.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm every time I tell someone I'm a Scorpio, they're like, better watch out.
Really? Yeah, see, I don't understand that. My best friend is a Scorpio. People, the day you're born can't possibly affect your personality traits that insanely. I'll entertain it for like a fun little horoscope when I'm having a bad day. But when people are like, you're a Virgo, I'm like, there's no way that I am lumped into every bad Virgo you've ever met. Like, there's just no way.
Well, it's so funny when I'm like, I've said to people, I know I'm a bad sign. And people would be like, no. Scorpio, gay men from 28 to 30 are like, great. No. So you're fine. You know what I mean? And I'm like, right. And I'm like, wait, so that's fine, but Scorpio women, you know, it's just this weird. I'm always
They're like
confused.
Scorpio women with blonde hair.
You're fucked.
Get her the fuck out of
Yeah,
my section.
yeah.
Crazy.
Meanwhile, it's dyed blonde hair. You know, it's not real at all.
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense. But when I hear it, I believe it.
Yeah.
I'm very gullible. Are you?
Not really.
Mm.
I feel like I'm a tough nut to crack.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you in a relationship?
No.
Single?
Yeah.
Ready to mingle?
No.
Down, locked down.
Everyone stay away.
Really?
From me this year, yeah.
Because you're in your work era? Why?
Work era, I just got out of a bit of a more long-term relationship.
How long?
It was like a year and some change,
Great.
but the end was pretty terrible. So I'm just like,
I'm so
over it.
sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm
You've
fine.
bounced back. Okay.
I bounced back. It was like 2 days before my album dropped. I found out I got like cheated on in my house while I was rehearsing for Coachella in LA. And so it's kind of one of those things though, where what a horrible thing, right? But at the same time, like my album dropped and then I did Coachella and like shit. I don't think it's very common where you get cheated on and your shit just like boom, like skyrockets.
Whoa.
Like it's kind of the best thing ever.
No, I mean, what is the Beyonce line that's like, the best revenge is your paper?
Yeah, I'm like I'm listening to Lemonade like every day. I feel like my next project is about to be like
Lemonade.
Yeah.
You're just gonna redo Lemonade.
Yeah.
With Beyonce. Of course. You're gonna call Beyonce.
Yeah. I call it Lemonade.
Yeah. Can Beyonce? Hey, I usually don't like asking people to collab, but I just want to take Lemonade and make it my own. I'm really sorry. That's horrible.
Okay.
No,
It's fine.
but I will. I've never been cheated on.
I had never either.
Have I? No, I've never been cheated on.
Yeah.
It's. I can't imagine. It's scary.
It is really scary. It's really weird. I feel like, there we go again. I feel like it's just one of those things where like, you know, I feel I try to be, every day is like hard. Like sometimes you're a little more bitter and like nasty about it. Sometimes like, I'm like, you know what? Like, let me let go and forgive and be better and be bigger. But it's one of those things where I think it's just like betrayal from someone you trust is like it's a very sticky situation to be in. It's something really sticky to navigate after the fact too.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Did you cut this person off?
Yeah, well, somewhat. We were living together in New York, so there's a lot of like getting my stuff back, giving stuff back,
100%
correspondence that needs to happen.
Oh
But,
my God, the worst.
yeah.
Your sweater's still here?
Well, that's the thing too.
Worst.
I'm like, if you're like fine, like go, if you're gonna cheat, like go out and cheat, but like I have like my shit's in my closet, like my clothes are everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't trust these random bitches. Like,
I'm absolutely dead. If you're gonna cheat on me, please
outside, do it outside of the house.
I have my heels that I like here.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
But that's what's so violating
yeah.
is like someone, like a stranger, like seeing your things or like
no, of course,
my like my vitamins and like my like random like, you know, I don't know, it's just weird. My laundry.
Also, maybe you weren't even taking this into consideration, but also you're a name. That's not right. That's not right. Like
right?
Yeah, that's not right.
It felt a little crazy.
Well, it's violating in so many ways, and then it's also it's violating to anyone,
yeah,
to any person, and then it's also violating when you're making a name for yourself and someone can see that you're on Lexapro, you know, like whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know what it's just like, what? This is not for the public.
It's just a major violation.
Totally.
And
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's like I said, like I feel like it's not every day a person has that happen and then they get like really fucking famous after.
No, 100%. No. It's actually like, I have chills. I actually have chills. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
That's how it fucking should be. Your album comes out in March, right? Came out in March.
It came out March. Yeah, March 27th.
And right. So basically
so
April.
I found
and
out
then
2
2
days
weeks
before. I found out, and it happened like a couple weeks before that, but I found out 2 days before. So like my whole
How
album
did you
release,
find out?
I just had a feeling, and the feeling led me to looking through
Go
laptop,
off. Go off. Go off.
Mm-hmm.
Go off. I'm so sorry, but it is so amazing that then your album comes out, hits, then you go 2 weeks later to do Coachella, fucking hits.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Well, I feel like if you go back and watch Coachella, you can tell that that is like a woman scorned. Like that is like, I had a bit of rage and fury that went into that performance that I don't think I always have sometimes.
Do you think you're going to carry that with you into the next project?
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
It really, yeah. I feel like I've been watching so many different live performances of different things, like Beyonce, Homecoming, Coachella.
So good.
The fury.
That's a woman scorned.
The fury of Don't Hurt Yourself live, or like live at it's like that's anger. That's like real anger. That's not performative anger. That's not anger because you wrote an angry song. That is like genuine personal emotional anger. And I think
agree.
that it can draw interesting performances out even in the studio. I feel like the things I've been working on lately have a bit more emotion in the voice, a bit more, it's not so just about me, and like I feel like I have a new set of experience to write about, which is nice.
I mean, I'm sorry that the set of experience, you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm fine. Like I'm fine. Like there's been some time between, like it's been like a month or two. Still stings, still hurts.
Of course.
Still got to get my shoes and my things out of my, out of Bushwick. The escape from Bushwick.
Oh, the escape from Bushwick.
Yeah.
We run from Bushwick.
Run.
So now you're here in LA?
Yes, I'm moving it on back. I kept my apartment here.
Oh, good.
The whole time just because I had videos to film and whatnot, which like thank God, but I think I'll be moving back here.
I think you
full time. It was a hot New York minute. It was a hot New York stint. I always wanted to live there.
I love New York.
I do too.
I
love it a lot. I don't think I would discount living there in the future, but right now, especially all my collaborators are here, everything, like I feel like I jumped the gun moving there, and I'm like kind of like, all right, I need my palm trees, I need my sunshine.
Of course.
I need my Pilates, I need my beach,
of course. You need your green juice for
I need
one.
my birds, I need my grass.
Yes. Yeah. Do you go to the beach?
Sometimes, yeah. Every once in a while.
So nice.
It's about to become beach weather, so I'll be going more.
It's so funny. I grew up here, so the beach to me feels not at all. I take it for granted. I'm like, oh, there it is, the classic beach. Whereas
all journey,
well, it's a journey from here, especially. But all my friends are like, who didn't live here, are like, oh, come to the beach with us today. We're getting sandwiches and get us in on the beach. I'm like, ugh, sand. Ugh, can't make it.
Yeah.
But I feel like I should. It's something that I shouldn't take. It's beautiful.
Yeah, life is beautiful. Go to the beach.
Life is fucking beautiful.
Life is beautiful. Go to the beach.
It's so true. What does 2026 look like for Slayyyter?
I want to perform my ass off, make more music, release more music, create more visuals with my friends.
Fuck yeah. Do you only work with your friends?
Kind of now. I feel like I have some sessions here and there with producers I haven't worked with yet, that haven't happened yet. So we'll see if that clicks. But I feel like I've really found my people with like visuals and with making music, where we all have an unspoken language, similar taste. I think that's really important.
Great.
Like the things that I find to be pastiche in music, they do as well. So like no one's ever really arguing for like, no. Like we all kind of want to deconstruct it and unhingify the vocals and make things sound crazy.
Love that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
When I have a crush, which I often do, sorry, Jared. Hi, how are you? You're watching this. Love you. I ask them their birthday, and then I immediately get into the car and look up our compatibility, right? Our zodiac sign compatibility. And it's usually not looking good for me. Scorpios don't match with a lot of people. We hate a lot of you. So thank God I have Jared. Hi, Jared. Love you. But Tinder now has astrology mode and music mode, where you can see their full birth chart and your astrological compatibility. Thank God. And with music mode, you can see what songs they like and what songs you add your songs that you like, and you see if there's any overlap. And if there's not, run for the hills. Literally run. I can't think of what would make me run. Maybe cut that. So that's why you should try Tinder's astrology mode and music mode. Explore all of the possibilities for yourself. Tinder. It starts with a swipe. Download Tinder today. You must be 18 or older. Your visuals is obviously such a big part of your aesthetic and your performance. And it's really cool because I feel like a lot of your visuals I don't even know how you come up with them. I've not seen a lot of you know when you're like watching something.
It's very specific.
It's so specific. It's amazing. It's amazing. Like the horse on stage of Coachella. Like it was just really cool.
Yeah.
It was really different.
Everything's very symbolic for bits of my, like with things in my childhood or things in my teen years. Like I remember I used to have, there's this thing called like the Trail of Painted Ponies or something like that. people should Google this because I have been looking for one and they're not hard to find. But I had this carousel horse that was like a little carousel horse figurine, and I saw it in the mall, and I like saved up my money and got one. I would always be really obsessed with like really random things. Like I was like, I collected these random little ceramic ponies for a time.
Love.
But there was a carousel one, and I always had it on my nightstand. It's just like a weird memory of like waking up, going to school, and I had this little carousel horse right next to my bed. And so all of the visuals feel like these dreamscapes of memories. Like you're remembering something wrong from your childhood that's just slightly off. Like I have a sparkler on the carousel horse, but it's like that didn't really happen. It's more of just remembering things. Like, you know, having sparklers when you're a kid on the 4th of July and like remembering the carousel horse or my mom's.
Right, you're connecting them.
Like everything feels inspired by true events in my life and true things that have happened to me or random little things that were in my room or my household and so it's like you can't like mood board that. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Especially like the bunny man, my mom, you know how like women of a certain age have like a focus animal that they decorate their house with?
100%.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, of course.
It's a chicken or something like that.
Yep,
My mom's was bunnies. I've counted.
So cute.
She has over like 300 bunnies, like bunny ceramics, bunny picture
Bunny
frames, bunny
doorstop.
lamps, bunny doorstop,
Of course.
bunny like ornament on the tree, bunny like wreath, bunny flower planter.
So cute.
She has bunny everything.
I think I'm that woman, by the way.
Yeah.
I think if you
What's
look
your
around my
animal?
I'm obsessed with frogs right now. There's
That's a
so
good
many
one.
frogs in my house. I've been really looking around, and it's actually strange. Maybe I am that woman.
Yeah.
Are you that woman in any way?
I'm that woman for
What are you?
sure. I think pigs. I love little pigs. I have little
Pigs.
piggy. I want a baby pig so bad, like Uptown Girls.
My friend Carly Besser, shout out Carly Besser, I love you. She's one of my best friends in the world. She got a miniature pig. She bought it from this farm. I'm literally not kidding. She lives in New York. She lives in Carroll Gardens.
That is so Uptown Girls.
And she got it, and she thought it was going to be a miniature pig, and then it
They
grew up,
never
and it's a
are.
boar. I'll show you pictures.
Like how much does it weigh?
Probably 300 pounds. It's huge.
Holy
She's
fuck.
nervous it's going to go through the ceiling. I can't, and it sleeps with her still, and then gets up. She makes it like a bath in the a mud bath outside. I'm like, this is a disaster.
That is so fierce, though.
I just don't think you should have that in a New York apartment. I just think that can't be right.
I actually looked into getting a pig, and in New York, and there are laws about animals with hooves, which I didn't know.
Shit. Well,
It's a different kind of. Tell her to just keep it a secret.
Well,
Don't let anyone see.
she definitely keeps it a secret. She walks it, but her neighbors on the street know about the pig, so they always like.
Oh, they like it.
They
That's
love
good.
it.
Well, pigs like scream. Like they
Oh, yeah.
scream
They're-
really crazy.
Yeah. Wait, you were finishing the story about the bunny, and I cut you off.
Oh no,
bunny.
you're fine.
So you were saying the bunny, your mom.
Well, that's just her focus animal. So I think like the bunny man, everyone's always like, what does the bunny man mean? What does the bunny man mean? But it could mean so many different things. It feels like something very innocent. And in the videos, it's such a menacing, like almost perverted figure. And I feel like a lot of it feels reminiscent of like remembering your childhood and like maybe bad memories from your childhood and having that kind of something that's, you know, traditionally so innocent and like not threatening, like a bunny. Like when you see a bunny, it's like just like that's like bottom of the food chain outside, you know?
Totally.
But turning it into something that feels really eerie and almost like dangerous or something. Like I
Yeah.
feel like in the videos it kind of like lurks in the corner of every room, and I feel like there's like a lot of symbolism with like childhood and like growing up and things from your past that kind of affect your present, you know?
Did you like your childhood?
No. I mean, me and my sister always had a great time. I feel like
How old is yours? How
She's
close
4
in
years
age?
older than me.
Great.
She's like my oh my god, I love my sister. She's like my best friend.
Where does she live?
She lives in St. Louis still.
Great.
Total opposite from me. She's like the smartest math, finance, like wizard.
We could never.
Yeah. She's like so smart with like her money and saving. And she's like she works so hard and has really like worked her way up in her like chosen career path. And I was always like the shithead bad. Like she was like class president. I was like skipping school. Very that, but we're really, really close. And I love her. But yeah, I had a bit of a rocky childhood. Like my dad isn't. I'm kind of estranged from my father.
Oh,
He was
sorry.
a little wackadoodle, a little wacky. But me and her like laugh about it. It's not something that I like talk about like tearfully. Like it was all really hard, but I don't feel like a victim of my past. I feel like it led me to where I am. If I had like a cushy, rich kid childhood, I don't think I would be making music, and I don't think I would have the perspective that I have with like my art. You know,
Totally.
like I kind of needed that like kick in the ass and that like, you know, first like sour relationship of my life being like with my father to kind of fuel me to get out of a situation.
You've not spoken to him?
Every once in a while, he'll text me. He doesn't live in St. Louis anymore. I don't like my parents were like, you know, separate bedroom parents for a really long time, and then they recently got like divorced after like, oh my god, after like needing to get divorced probably for like 20 years, they finally did. So I don't really talk to him or see him much, but every once in a while when I have like a bit of like a milestone, like he texted me about Coachella and I think I responded, I don't remember. But he kind of has bad health. He has like
I'm sorry.
kidney problems. It's okay. It's like, you know, it is what it is. But
I think traumatizing childhoods are obviously never what you ask for.
no, it's
But I do think that a little grit does push you forward.
Absolutely.
Do you feel like music's an escape for you?
For sure.
Yeah.
Always has been, always was. I feel like
This is amazing. I am not kidding. It's amazing.
I feel like. But even as a young kid, it was always something that would help me get out of where I was, you know? I feel so grateful that music has led me to all these opportunities that I have, but overall it's just something that if I'm having a bad day, like I can go completely somewhere else. Or if I feel really strongly about something, I can write and get it out of my system. It's like therapy. It always led me to dreaming about something bigger and better for myself. It was always wanting to get out of my situation. Like, oh, like if I can be a pop star like Lady Gaga, like I'll pay for my mom's divorce and we'll get out of here and I'll buy a house and blah, blah, blah. And like every like fairy tale. And then like 10 years later and you're like, you know, losing money on your like small mid-range tours and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I think everyone has skeletons in their closet, and even kids in my hometown or neighborhood, because St. Louis has there's like a lot of money and there's a lot of poverty. It's every city in America, you know, there's like the extreme opposite of both ends. And I was from a suburb where, you know, to keep up appearances, I guess my mom like wouldn't accept that we had like no money, and so she would still force me and my sister into like private school even though we couldn't afford it. And like we would go for free basically because the like pastor at our school would be like, oh, like we want them to have a Catholic education, blah, blah, blah. But there were kids with like the cushy lifestyle where you would go to their house and like you would like it's not always it's cracked up to be, you know, they have their own issues. They have like some of them would have like abusive parents and weird things and you know, siblings with drug issues. And like it doesn't, no matter how much money you have, like everyone has something, you know, something that they're trying to run away from, something that they're trying to escape, or something that pains them. So I think getting older, it's been interesting. Like I used to have such a chip on my shoulder about people who maybe had it easier than me growing up, but no, you can't really put that on people because like you have no idea, you have no idea.
Well,
you know?
also the richest people that I know are actually the saddest.
Exactly.
The saddest people.
It's like the Frank Ocean song, you know?
Exactly.
Super Rich Kids.
Super Rich Kids. Oh, I love that song.
Yeah.
Blast it. Oh, I love that song. Where is Frank when we need him? Where the fuck is Frank?
People have been asking that for years.
I know, it's so true. I have to switch topics. What is on your algorithm on your phone? Are you on the internet? Are you chronically online?
I'm so
well, I could tell by your Twitter you're chronically online. But are you on TikTok or like
I love TikTok.
Okay, so what's up? What are you watching?
Baby pig videos.
You're gonna end up with one.
I have to get one.
Shit.
I would need like a yard. I don't have a yard. I need a yard for a pig.
Okay.
Pigs
you
need
definitely
yards.
do.
But like vintage clothing, I love watching like vintage archival clothing.
Well, you make your own clothes.
Yeah, I do.
So what the you learned how to sew?
I'm learning. I'm still learning. Coachella weekend too. I think we all saw maybe that like my seamstress skills aren't the best. My like breast was falling out.
Great. As it should.
That's like classic me performance. I don't think that if you've really been like a day one stan of mine, there's a wardrobe malfunction in every single show.
And do you care?
Not really. What? Oh, you saw my nipple for like a second.
Totally. Big deal. Also, like, your congrats.
Yeah.
Also, screenshot that and make it your background.
Yeah.
Totally.
Like, I don't really, as long as it's not something like insane, like, you know?
Yeah. Asshole out. Yeah.
Asshole would be really bad.
Asshole would be dark.
You can't really come back from asshole. That's like
No. Unless here's the deal. If it's like stunning asshole, no one's ever seen it before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it's like breaking the internet because it's such a gorgeous ass, asshole, I feel
people
like
congratulate you. Congratulations on your beautiful hole.
exactly. I feel like you could come back from that. I feel like you could come back from that.
This is like the Sex and the City episode where Charlotte's never seen her own vagina.
100%.
Yeah.
That was me the other night with a mirror.
You have to check things out sometimes.
Sorry, you have to. It's medical.
Yeah.
It's also like I'm going to a dermatologist every week? No, I got to see what's going on. Do you know what I mean?
I'm going to my pussy specialist every week. Get real.
Okay, so wait. So you make your own clothes, which is crazy. So you're a lot of your TikTok is clothing?
Yeah.
Making or
some making. I love following like fashion students.
Oh.
First of all, they're so much younger than me. I feel like I would love to go to fashion school sometime. I would feel like the oldest person in the room, but it's like all these really young, like 20-year-olds that are so talented. And they're like teaching you how to like drape silk on a mannequin and like do like draping, which is its own thing within sewing and making dresses.
Which is the hardest thing in the world.
Yeah, like draping like silk, like draping on the bias or whatever. And so like I'll watch those and I'll try to like learn and like implement things, but like mostly it's just like funny videos, my own music. I feel like it's kind of like a mishmash.
I love it. Do you get videos of yourself and what do you do when you see a video of yourself?
I like watch it. I love
read
watching.
the comments.
Yeah, I read the comments. I kind of like search my name a lot, which is bad.
So why is that? Have
people. I feel
you're sitting on the bed with the name searcher. With the name searcher.
I feel like name searching is crucial to your own career and output, and I think that some artists make the mistake of letting it affect them emotionally.
Oh.
Whereas it's a tool, truly. If like
Totally.
I need to know what people are saying, I feel like it can be so helpful. You just have to get yourself out of the headspace of being upset about what's being said. Like if someone's like, "Oh, like I really wish, like she like blah blah blah." I don't really let that affect my music or anything. But it's like if you have to like run your music these days as like a business. If you're like the head of a company and people are talking poorly about your company or there's like bad PR, you'd want to know so you can be like, oh, people are saying that our like, I don't know, let's say you like make like the like eyeshadow, like our eyeshadow is like crumbling in the pan. Wouldn't you want to fix that? You know what I mean?
Yes.
I feel like it can be very helpful as long as you don't let it affect your art in a way that, you know, like don't let it penetrate like the nucleus of what you're trying to do.
I agree.
But everyone has room for improvement. And I think, yeah,
I
people
completely agree.
Yeah.
I completely agree. I mean, mean things are mean and they will always like, you know, when you see like someone tweet about you and it's like, you know, Owen Thiels should never talk to anyone. He should be locked up. And I'm kind of like, my mom wrote that. Agreed. I'm like, I agree with that. But you're like, yeah, that kind of stuff is ridiculous. But then things that are like actually crucial to your work itself is really helpful.
Yeah.
And it doesn't like you said, it doesn't necessarily need to influence you.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to change anything. It can actually be the opposite of what you're doing. Like people always say that I cut people off on my interviews, which I've done to 100 times. So I'm clearly not changing.
It's a conversation. That happens, you know, who cares?
Clip that. Slayyyter, clip that. Yes. And it clearly hasn't changed me.
Yeah.
But I am aware of it. At least. It's nothing.
It's just good to be aware.
It's just good to be aware. It's not manifesting in change.
Yeah.
Necessarily. But I agree. I'm a big I name search on everything.
Every single day.
Yeah, of course.
People will be like, they'll tweet about me and I'll like it and they'll be like, whoa, like 2 minutes ago tweeted, and they'll be like, she's like really online.
So you're chronic. You're
chronic.
Yeah.
But that's I've never done like a big, maybe like once in my life have I done like a social media break, but I just don't. I think it can be very damaging. I think it can be very damaging to guard yourself from like the public opinion almost.
I also think I have thoughts on social media breaks. I think no. I think getting off your phone in general is really healthy. I think put your phone away and live life with your friends and be present. That I completely get.
For sure.
I'm like, and maybe I'm gonna get shit on for this, but social media now also is political. Like, I need to know what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
I need to be aware of where I'm Black and gay and all of these. I'm like, am I okay? You know what I mean? Like,
what's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah.
And also just to like hear new music, be inspired. How I'm constantly on social media and I'm constantly inspired.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't have seen your work if I wasn't on. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
I don't know.
To really truly have your finger on the pulse, you need to be chronically online.
Completely.
And I think that people, you know, if you need social media breaks for your mental health or to take a step away, then like don't name search every day maybe, but I think it's important to, it's just, I don't know, like I wish I could shake my younger self or other younger artists who get really upset about things being said about them and being like, people talking about you is a very powerful, good thing. Whether it's good or bad, it is a very powerful, good thing, and you should harness it and not run away from it. And I think being polarizing is such a tool or you shouldn't like aim to be polarizing. If you naturally though, like people are, you know, people for years would like attack, like be like, oh, she's so happy to look a mess. Cause I would like look crazy, you know, there's some like outfits and like hair choices and things that like I don't really stand 10 toes down on now, but like seeing
like
all
what?
of that,
Like what?
I had like a plastic ponytail era. And I would do them myself and they would look really crazy. I had a couple shows on tour where it would straight up just fly off my head, which was always really, but back to the malfunction. Everybody knows there's always been malfunctions in it's like part of the thing. It's like part of my thing is like, oh, what's going to happen? I've had extensions come out and I've been like, but then you use it and I'm like, ah! And people would be like, she needs to like get it together. And so like I kind of did in a way, but also I don't know. Like
also your tits still falling out at Coachella.
Tits still falling out.
You're still the same girl.
I'm still her. I'm still the same old Kathy from Kirkwood, Missouri.
Of course. Do you have a stylist?
I don't right now.
So you're styling yourself?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm like shaking. I'm like, yes. That has been its own like crutch in my life. But now I think people find it refreshing. So 100%. I feel like I can't like change now, but like as things get busier, I'm like, oh God, you know, like,
do you feel your life getting busier?
Yeah.
Are you noticing the schedule getting more hectic?
Yeah. I feel like I'm on the phone a lot more, which I hate phone calls.
Oh, you do?
I hate phone calls.
What do you prefer?
To text. To be filled in. I'm just like I hate Zoom calls most of all. I could go on a TED talk about how COVID changed everything for the worst way, like in the worst ways, because everything is like a Zoom now, or like I feel like I wake up, I look fucking crazy. You can't see me right now.
You why? What do you look like when you wake up?
I just look like a troll. Like I look scary, and my hair's like, you know.
Of course.
And everyone is like prim and proper and upright and sitting at a desk. I don't have a desk to sit at in my apartment. There's shit everywhere, so I can't sit at a desk. And the lighting isn't good, and I would prefer to have my camera off. But everyone's like Zooming. The Zoom thing has carried over from COVID. That was never a thing. It was always just a conference call.
The on camera catch ups.
See, I feel like you're laughing. You're like, oh God, I literally
the on camera catch ups. No, they're tough.
They're tough, and I'm like,
but I take them
ugly.
from bed.
I'm ugly right now, please.
No, but take them from bed. Do you take them from bed?
I do, but I feel like that's like socially inappropriate to like answer a work call and be like, hey.
Can I be totally honest?
Should I just start doing that?
I think you're an artist.
Yeah.
That's what I tell myself. Here's the deal. Of course it's inappropriate. Of course. It's rude. It's, to be honest, rude. That being said, I think you are the face of your brand and you can fucking take a call from bed.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. You work so hard on this shit.
Yeah. Look at my witchy face at 10 a.m.
It's great. But I get what you're saying. It has ruined privacy. I'm weird. I actually would prefer a Zoom. I don't like conference calls. I don't know when people are speaking. I can't hear people.
See, I love that. I love the chaos. Who said that?
I
love it.
Wait, that's me. And it always sounds accusatory because I'm always like, who said that? And then it's quiet. And then the person's like,
what was that? James?
I think that was James. Yeah.
James?
I'm scared of that.
Yeah.
I'm scared of that.
I feel that.
But I'm also, you're raised right. I can tell you're also very polite.
Midwest, thank you.
You're very polite.
Thank you.
And I feel like that you're good at phone calls, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I try.
Yeah.
There's some, I feel like I consider myself a bit of a jokester. And there's some work calls where like there's nothing more humiliating than when like the joke doesn't land on like a call of like 5 people. I feel like I had some calls for music videos where like I made some comment because like a lot of the props and stuff would be things from my house. And I said something, I was like, oh, my little house of horrors, I got weird little things everywhere. And everyone was just like dead silent. And I was like, it was just a little joke. Yeah, like perhaps like a fake laugh.
Yeah, totally.
Maybe.
Totally.
It was just dead silent. I was like, my little house of horrors, you know, I have little bunnies everywhere. And everyone was just quiet. And I was like, okay. Well,
I hate when you make a joke and then you have to say okay.
I was like, well, yeah.
How do you get out of a joke like that? How do you say? What do you say?
I just let the next person speak, and they'll be like, yeah. So we found some other stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and I'd be like, ooh.
That's a disaster.
It is a disaster. That's like story of my life, though. I feel like I find myself very funny, and not everyone will always find me that funny.
100%.
Yeah.
I think I'm the funniest person on the planet.
As you should. You are. We are. We're funny.
You are funny.
Thank you.
You are actively very funny.
Thank
You've made me
you.
laugh a lot.
Yay.
What's the most overrated thing in music?
Big budget.
Whoa.
Big budget.
Talk about
I've said
that.
this before. I feel like a lot of times a bigger budget can lead to a big bowl of nothing kind of visual or output. And I am almost more intrigued when people can do more with less. And that's not to say that I didn't have budget to play with my album or visuals. You know, I definitely had budget for cannibalism and the dance video, not like an absurd budget. You'd actually be surprised. We did a lot of things like with what we could, but like it wasn't like, you know, I wanted to do as many visuals as possible. So we like cut up as much as possible rather than doing like 2 giant videos. I really love when artists have an imprint on their visuals and what they make that doesn't feel like money is just like pumped into it, because a lot of times I think that can ruin and skew the vision. It can ruin and skew the kind of, you know, like charm and spirit. Like some of my favorite music videos ever of all time are very simple and don't have a lot going on. And if they were big budget, the budget is used in the right ways, or it's used on like I love seeing a big budget video that's like practical sets and practical things. I hate special effects. I hate like big budget like green screen videos where like everything's really crystal clear. I just doesn't really interest me.
Yeah, totally.
I like when I can see the budget on like the pop star's body and like something really fabulous and like rhinestoned and fringy and cool. And I like when visuals just have charm and like aura to them. And not everything needs to just be so
grand,
high octane, grand, crazy.
I think that's correct.
Yeah.
That's also why I love indie films, of course.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh my God, you made this for $1 million, and it has so much heart. Things I realize can lose its heart and lose its soul when it's
absolutely
so big budget.
Yeah, or when people will have a big budget, but they'll make choices that are more expensive and drain the budget because it's an artistic choice, like shooting a movie on film.
Yes.
How expensive that is.
Yes.
But directors that will stand on wanting to do that, it leads to just better like color and better, I don't know, just like a
yes.
It's like, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think but that is like a reason to have a big budget film. If you know what I mean? If you're like
shooting on film.
I mean,
I didn't know how
film.
expensive it is. I shot a lot of the videos on film. Not all of them, but most of them. Like Cannibalism was fully shot on film.
That's why it looks so good.
Yeah. Well, because you can't like the textures, you can like slap a film filter on anything, but
no, it's not the same.
It's
not the
clocky.
same. Yeah. It's not the same.
Me and my friend Kate, who make visuals, we make a lot of visuals together. We always talk about we hate like a clocky film filter.
What is clocky?
Like you can tell that it's like a preset pack of,
oh yeah.
Which don't get me wrong, I've definitely used. Some of us, but it's finding like the unclocky ones and shooting things and like making sure that like the shot or like the composition would lend itself to feel like, I feel like the color choices and the time of day that you shoot, things can like feel like film without even needing to shoot on film. It's all just about your perspective, I guess.
What's the most underrated thing in music?
Ooh. Underrated. Tackiness, I think. I like when a girl's a little tacky.
I love tacky.
I'm a little tacky. I've always been a little tacky.
You're not tacky.
I think
you're like definition cool girl.
I don't. When people say that,
You're
it
not
really
tacky
it
at
gags
all.
the fuck out of me because I'm like, in what world have I ever been cool? That's crazy. But thank you.
You're very cool.
Am I cool? Whoa.
You're very cool. But tell me what you think makes you tacky.
Just I think any outfit that I wear, there's always something that's like a little too much or like a little. I feel like, I mean, now I'm just like wearing like jeans and a jacket, but
you look great.
Thank you. I just love when I love rhinestones. I love when things are just a little too much. Like I love when things feel over the top in certain areas or like bright colors and like I love, I don't know, like I just love tacky shit. I always have loved tacky. If you saw my apartment, the amount of weird tchotchkes I have, it's like the carousel horse. Like,
where are you getting it? Like Home Goods?
Poshmark and Depop have a great ceramic selections.
There you go.
I love cursed 1940s toys. I have these really weird little bunny dolls. Not clowns. Clowns freak me out.
Clowns are scary.
Clowns are scary, but I love like a weird clown portrait. I love like weird tacky antique art that's like no one wants it. I want that. Like a weird clown man that's like crying. Like a portrait of that's like old.
You would love it.
I would love it.
So do you believe in are you an energy girl?
Sure.
But are you like scared of like things from old cursed times coming into your house?
No, I don't believe in ghosts.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Okay.
But if you do believe in ghosts, that's okay.
I don't know what I believe in I believe in energy.
Yeah.
But I guess we all kind of do. I believe like I don't know if there's like an actual ghost, but I believe that like something that you bring into your house could have an energy or an aura that could like sour your space.
Yeah.
Do you believe that?
Well, yeah, obviously. Yeah, I feel like if it's like stuff from an ex that's like you don't want that in your
100%.
home. Or I don't know, a gift from someone who's like shady, like you're like this is like
yes,
get this out of my.
I will hug people that I think are shady and get so nervous and have to sage myself.
Yeah, that
I'm
feeling.
really superstitious. I'm weird.
Yeah.
Are you superstitious?
In not like like I guess like spiritual, maybe it's like Catholic like shame and guilt where like I feel like the typical like ghostly superstition, I feel like I was raised that's like demonic, but like sometimes it is, you know, and sometimes I am like you can tell bad energy. I feel very in tune with people's energy, and I agree. Sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, that person hates me. And then I'll like meet them and then I'll be like, oh, they don't hate me at all. I'm like a nut job. And so sometimes you can be wrong, but overall, I feel like I have a very good gauge of people's energy and knowing if they like me or not. And my album has a lot to do with that, of like feeling hated, feeling disliked by people, feeling kind of like the odd one out or not really like respected by peers or like whatever, feeling like a loser in music or in your hometown or in high school or whatever. But I've always felt very in tune with you. Like you can tell when someone's like, "Oh, hey, you're doing so good."
It's the worst feeling in the world when someone wishes you ill, but is telling you that they wish you well.
Yeah,
it's the worst feeling in the world.
It is worst feeling in America.
It's the worst feeling in America.
Yeah.
Are you noticing that change now? Because that's a scary change. Yeah. It hasn't happened to me. Ultimately, it has not happened to me. But I feel like I've seen my friends like really come up, and suddenly the girl who was ignoring her is the girl who's inviting her to dinner.
Yeah, that does. I think that happens with any level of attention. I feel like a lot of people who, and it's no shade, like I get it. Like not everyone has time for everyone or to like be buddied up with everybody. But with my album coming out, it's been really interesting to see everyone who maybe during like tackier iterations of my project, if you will, being kind of like either like not following me back or not like engaging with me at all. Like now it's like everyone's like, you're the girl now, like you're the girl, everyone, oh, you're the girl. And it's kind of like a weird, it's very weird mentally because I feel like I haven't changed in any way, but everyone like likes me kind of now. And it's interesting to process that.
Do you feel that just online or in person?
Both.
Yeah.
Both.
It's weird.
It is weird.
Scary.
It is scary, but I don't ever want to like harbor ill will for other people
Of course.
in that way. Like if someone, like if I made a project where it's like it hit the nail on the head for you and you like my stuff now, that's totally fine if you don't like other things. Like that's like there's artists that I'm like that with. You know what I mean?
That's artistry, by the way.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
that's subjectivity.
Yeah, like you can tap in when you want on people. Like there's people who make like XYZ album. I'm not into it. And then like they make their magnum opus and I'm like, whoa, this is crazy shit. And like that's what that can do. But it is weird to process people who, I don't know, like thought of me in XYZ way before, kind of being like, oh, like you're so cool now.
Totally.
And I'm like, oh.
Yeah. It's like, well, I've always been cool, but you're just not here. You just weren't here for it. I've always been that girl.
I've never been that girl. I will never be that girl.
You were that girl.
Thank you.
I ask everyone this on my podcast, even though I want to talk to you for the rest of my life, but I have to wrap this up. So I ask everyone this. What is your big dream?
Ooh. My big dream, I would love to, I don't know. I feel like my big dream is already coming true.
Ugh.
Blech.
No, that's a really beautiful answer. It makes me sick, but it's a really beautiful answer.
I feel like maybe just to like own a house. I feel like that's something that I've never thought was in the cards for me. So like that would be cool to one day, but I love my apartment. So like, I don't know. I would keep my apartment probably still because I love my apartment. I love my apartment.
Really?
Yeah. It's just like a little 1-bedroom. I rented it. I started renting it like years ago and my landlady actually passed away, but she was like a very like protect the historic buildings of LA kind of lady and she was so cool and I had to write a letter to get my apartment, like convincing her, and like I had terrible credit and she still let me have it. And it's like, I don't know, it's just like my safe space. Even when it's at its messiest and there's feathers and rhinestones everywhere, I love my apartment.
Well, it's a creative hub for you.
Yeah, it's like my sacred zone, my sacred space.
Of course.
But yeah, either to own a house or I think too, like just creating visuals that fulfill me. Like my biggest dream would be the continuation of what I'm doing, but just better, slicker, like executing things. I would love to direct for other people, other artist videos. I would love to direct.
That's cool.
I would love to direct like a zany, like John Waters type of film that's just like all like really stylish. The plot doesn't fucking matter. Like something that's just, you know, like a visual masterpiece.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I love. Where would you do that? What city? Where do you envision it?
Probably LA.
You love LA.
People need to shoot more things in LA. Yeah, I would want to shoot like in the desert. I love like desert, like Devil's Rejects and like desert movies. I love like Rob Zombie movies.
I read something about you that you keep that is about the devil. Oh yeah,
that really scares me. This is the energy. This is where the spirituality comes out. I googled how to sell your soul to the devil, which I do not fuck with that. That is like dark-sided. That is like, so I feel like I was just joking around as like a teen would and like in a rebellion of like, oh, like maybe I'll be famous if I like do this ritual. And now I feel like I have one like eye over my shoulder being like, did it work? And is that why this is all happening? That's scary. I don't like that. I don't like thinking that there's some debt that I'm like gonna have to pay when I die one day.
I don't think so. I think you're just talented.
Say that and then like, you know.
Well, get out of my house, babe, because you brought something into it. You brought something really dark. No, you have the lightest. You have the lightest energy.
Thank you.
You have really light energy. I don't think a devil's with you.
I don't think it was real. It wasn't real. It wasn't real, right?
Well, did you do the ceremony?
Well, like kind of, but like it wasn't real. You could Google how to do you could Google.
What did you do? Just be honest. What did you do?
You like make a contract for like the demon of music or something weird. I found it on like, I literally found it online on this was back when websites, like when websites would have like weird backgrounds and stuff. Do you remember like old internet?
Oh, on the sides of.
You would go to like a URL and it would be like a very like cheapy website.
Yes,
it was like one of those websites. And I feel like it was like a.
So you wrote a list to the devil.
It felt like a creepypasta or something, if you remember those.
I don't.
They're like scary stories from the internet or something, like Jeff the Killer.
Now you're scaring me. I don't know what that is.
You've never a creepypasta or whatever?
No.
It's like it was like ghost stories. It was like a thing, like a trend back in the day. There's like YouTube videos where like you can fall asleep to like a guy reading like creepypasta.
Oh God, like on Reddit?
It's just like a fictional horror story.
Okay, but I just need to know. Just tell us. So you wrote a list to the devil and then you did what?
Like a letter, and then like you I don't know. I don't remember. I'm scared.
You like burned it?
No, you I don't know. You like draw blood and you like
No!
It wasn't real. This was like I was like, this is like a silly Harry Potter fictional
Totally
thing.
fine. It's totally me so scared. It's totally
I like
fine.
float out of your
It's can I
I like float to the
it's
ceiling
totally,
and I fall with you.
can I say something? Can I say something? I have to tell you something. If it worked, your first album would have hit like do you know what I'm saying?
But maybe I didn't do a good job. Maybe I signed it, but maybe I did a bad job and that's why
Oh my
it's
God.
taken so long.
Imagine you wrote like 3 in it and it was your third album.
Yeah.
Is it your third album?
I think so.
It's your third album, right?
It's yeah, mixtape doesn't count, right?
Whoa. So I'm a little scared. Can you just answer this one question? Because I've been wanting to ask you this. What is on when you are on tour? What's on your tour rider? Don't say anything devil.
Grilled chicken breast.
Oh.
I have like everyone jokes like that I have like a pit bull meal that I eat, like a dog, like a dog that has diarrhea is like my tour dinner.
Oh, totally.
It's like a veggie platter. I'll eat like raw veggies and like a grilled chicken breast because anything else jumping around on stage, I can't eat crazy shit. It just like fucks you up.
Totally.
But like protein drinks, like bergamot like room spray or candle or something like that. What else? Bottles of Budweiser, like a beer.
Do you have a beer before you go up?
Sometimes, usually after.
Great.
Usually I'll take one on stage and like nurse it through the performance. Sometimes I don't even touch it because I get too like scared. Like at Coachella, I fully walked on stage with a beer and usually I drink it, but I like was too like in the moment and scared, so I like never touched it. So there was just a hot beer on stage.
Getting less and less bubbly.
Mm-hmm.
It's flat at this point.
Flat.
Okay, and last question. What's your favorite song on your album?
Oh, that changes. I love that question. That changes every day. I feel like right now I'm really loving I feel like Crank. I like listen to that in my house and I don't have AC, so I have these like my tour fans that blow my hair. I have those in my apartment. And so I like listen to Crank and like my hair will flow and I'll like literally like Beyonce in the mirror, like I'll like perform and like I love it. I like do that all the time. I'm a weird person.
No. That's what you should do if you make music like Crank.
You have to practice,
of course,
right?
Of course. It's called being cunty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that to your music tonight.
Yeah. Hit a little 1-2 step by
I
yourself.
will. I actually will.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm giving you this.
Yay.
Thank you for coming on. You're such a light, even though you sold your soul to the devil. You don't feel like that at all. You just feel like I'll
unsell it.
No, don't do that. You're making it. It's all good. It's like
I unsell it and tank.
Don't just keep making the music you're making. We're all obsessed.
Thank you.
Look in this camera and we say good night. I love you on 3. Thank you for coming on. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Good night. I love you.
You're gonna figure